Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a team from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Commodores will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Vanderbilt's offense will go to work for the first time. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
And the Commodores send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Brown has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Looking left. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quick spin on the run. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Now on second and short after the first down completion. They'll leave it with him. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Commodores are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Sterling. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. To the ground with the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Mustangs want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Pulls it in, it's Singleton. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Quarterback on the keeper. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Power football with the run. There he goes. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jones. Touchdown, Commodores! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Louisiana Tech. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Mustangs in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Got a man, it's Singleton. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Robertson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll run it on first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. Touchdown Mustangs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, fourth and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on fourth down.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little... Makes the grab down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They'll run play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Breaks the tackle. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Never a doubt. And the field goal ties it up here in the 2nd quarter.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive. What made
breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Turner. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Kendricks. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grabbed in the backfield. It's 4th. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running behind that left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Back to pass. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Give to Brown. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Gets it to him on the screen. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. Fourth down is coming. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Wide open downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Offense set on first down. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're dealing with a second and long. The run from the shotgun. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. A first down for the offense. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Jones. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Nestled just inside that right upright. That gives them a 16-10 lead.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
Looking for blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Picks up the first down, still moving. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Got it behind the line. It's Starling. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the gun, running back gets the give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for... Oh, he's got some space! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Robertson. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Makes the grab. It's Starling. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Commodores come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run the sneak for it. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got it! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, SMU!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Give to the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the ground, it's 4. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it set up on the outside. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They go to the ground. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. No huddle offense to the line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Mustangs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. He'll sneak it. Sneaks it in.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we are ready to put toe to leather. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Kendricks. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Handoff from the gun. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the catch. It's Robertson. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. Turning it on. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
On the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Charlotte is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in the Queen City for some time. They're up by 24 over Appalachian State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Running free. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Turner. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grab near the marker, it's Jones. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The give out of the gun. He breaks a tackle. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the run, it's Ford. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Commodores moving quickly to the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Vandy. Fitted in the window for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Brown. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Takes a hit as he fires. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? Makes the catch. It's Starling. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Second down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Kendricks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play, but the defense came up big in a big moment.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level there.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Starling. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it's picked off for the third time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to be that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.